Well, what a surprise to have a team go to 4 straight Final Fours, to have a senior named Natalie Achonwa to be here with us. You got hurt right before that last game. Which knee was it?
My left knee.
And how'd the surgery go?
It went great. I mean, I had it on Good Friday, so that was a blessing in itself, and I'm just working on rehabbing already.
Thank God it's your left knee and you didn't have Dr. Fred Furlick, who would have probably done your right knee. So you got it done by the right people with the orthopedic team, and Fred's a great friend of mine, so I can throw him a shot. What is your rehab status, and what can you do next before you can start playing?
Well, right now I'm working on bending and extending and just kind of getting that mobility back in my knee. It's going to be a long process, but I'm excited to take it step by step, just look at it day by day.
What was it like when you went down that night? And when I saw the replay, I cringed, and I heard you scream. But then when you got up, you went back to your teammates, and I think you said certain words. Can you say them to us and how you said it?
I might not repeat how I said it.
No, I understand that.
But I think when I went down, I knew what I did. I mean, when the trainer came over, I said, and I just tore my ACL. And right there, I wanted to make sure my team was focusing on what's next. I didn't want them to be so caught up in the fact that I was hurt. So I think I was just trying to motivate them and make sure that they're staying in the moment and focusing on those last 5 minutes.
When you look at the game, the championship game, I kind of figured they could take care of business against Maryland without you. But in that championship game, Connecticut's front line, points in the paint, on the glass, the intimidation where they were blocking shots. If you look back and say, all right, if I had played, what adjustments could we have made to neutralize that?
I think just having me on the floor would have been just that added height and that added experience of being at 3 Final Fours. I always say you kind of just have to live in the moment, and whatever happens, happens for a reason. So the fact that I wasn't on the court, it was an opportunity for some of those other players to get that experience. I know Taya Reimer, as a freshman, to play in that game, it'll help her down the line and help our program down the line.
So here's the night of the draft. You're sitting there, and all of a sudden, Indianapolis pulls your name out. Muffet goes like, oh my God. She was like emotional about it, and just really. All right, now you're going to Indianapolis. One of the first things you've got to do is get involved with the Notre Dame Alumni Club of Indianapolis, because that'll be your, I think, network of what to do, what not to do, where to live, and how to do things in Indy.
Yeah, I mean, when they called my name, I was really excited because of the fact that I did get to stay in Indiana and how close I was to Notre Dame. I mean, I'm going to be that alumni that's back all the time because I'm just down the road now.
When you look at you playing in 4 straight Final Fours, which hasn't happened to many, when you look back at it and you say, all right, we did it, and the torch was passed as you look at Skylar for 3 years, and then you seniors take it over this year, what advice do you give to the kids coming back next year and what they can do based on what you've done for 4 years?
I mean, the hardest thing that I think we went through every year is when we graduated players like Deborah Peters and then again like Skylar Diggins, was that every year we're a new team and we have new challenges, and the fact that you have to take those challenges head on as the team you are now and not look at the team as you were in the past. So I think just to the players that are coming back is that it's going to be a new year, brand new team, and just to focus on what you have ahead of you, not behind you.
When you look at Muffet McGraw, you got to say, what makes Muffet work? And she never has to rebuild, she just reloads. And like you seniors this year, took it over. So what makes her work?
I think how competitive she is, as well as the relationship she has with her players and her coaching staff. Like I always said, Notre Dame is a family, and this team and this program, we stick together and we learn from each other. I think just from the coaches to the players, always passing on information year to year. So I think we hope to leave that hard work that the seniors put in, we hope to pass it on to the players so they continue this legacy of Notre Dame basketball. What's
amazing with student athletes, and obviously I was coaching men's basketball for 20 years, you played for 4, and it was always interesting to see the pros come back and talk to the team about, you're going to miss it. It's a different lifestyle. And when you look at your 4 years here, and as quick as it went, because people don't realize when you're playing a season, you're focused. What are you going to miss the most outside of basketball about the University of Notre Dame?
Just being here, being in the atmosphere of having events like this and having a Notre Dame day, just the celebration of being a Notre Dame student. I think it's one of the best places in the world, and I'm happy I'm in Indianapolis because I will be here and I will hold on to that as long as I can. But I just love Notre Dame and what it resembles.
Well, knowing you and how you play, you're going to get healthy, and you're going to have a career in the WNBA. And I just want to say that for what you did here for 4 years, you're really a class act. You're a role model student athlete. And to pass the torch to the next generation, you've done your job, and we're going to miss you.
Thank you so much, Dicker.
Okay.
Bye.
You got it.